So I've come to the conclusion that what I realize about life is that it's so empty, and it doesn't matter how much of fulfilling things you have to do. For me, I don't care. All that stuff, work, affluence, abundance, economy, finance, money, social friends, parties, events, organizations, volunteering, art, creation, fitness, elevation, all of it. Doesn't matter what it is, I don't care. All of it is just things you do. But it's not how you be. It's not how you're being. You can be being, though. You're a human being. You're not a human doing. Those are all things you do. But being is being in love. You don't do love. You be in love. You don't do a relationship. You be in a relationship. You don't do marriage. You be married. You know? So, for me, all the things you do are just other things you do. But they're not me and you. And being with somebody is where humans are human beings. We're together. We're being together. We're now doing this thing, being together. And I think everything is just a filler of what you do until there's me and you. And without that, it's just empty me. Doing. Going. It's not really being, human being together. We are being together. We have been together. We are being together, and we do these things, and we share this experience, and then you can see how that is, being this and being that and seeing this and seeing that. So I find it really, really terrifyingly lonely walking into the unknown at this late in life for me. And I got friends online and in person and comments too as well. And people telling me all this stuff. Oh, there's plenty of time. I know what it's like. I'm 15, I'm 28, I'm 30 years old. Oh, you do have plenty of time, and you don't know what it's like. Try being 45. And knowing that you would have to get a woman 15 years younger to date for 3 years, to move in together for 2, to be married, and then allow a window of time for her to have children. There's a very, very small number of available people in the world that would fall into the requirements biologically, let alone esoterically, financially, spiritually, physically, emotionally, that I need, that I would require a good partner, wife, life for me. So yeah, it's a terrifying, lonely exploration, looking forward into the void of the unknown, knowing the chances are less and less for romances as each day I move forward. It's one day less of opportunity, not one day more. Not, well, tomorrow, no, it's one less day on your calendar. Didn't happen today. The last 6 years didn't get invested. That investment didn't work out. She was a liar and a cheater. Terrifying. I did that with a 9-year. Terrifying. Bad choice. Oh shit, I think I gotta bike harder now. I got a truck coming down. I got a truck coming behind me. Okay, we're gonna do this one-handed. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh, I'm okay. Ah! Okay. The one-handed selfie. Yeah, it's terrifying. Being alone, knowing you're walking into the unknown. Just talking to your phone. No friends. Nowhere really to go to find the right people. I'd have to travel to many multicultural metropolises to find more people, to open up my options. It's really hard to find those, unless you can have a massive flex with influence and money for people to see you, unless you can get up on top of the stage and everyone can understand your heart and your qualities. It's really hard to present yourself to that many suitors and possible people. It just is. How big is your net? How big is your net worth and your network? And that depends on how many other fish are in the sea for me. And sadly, I'm aware there ain't no one looking this way. Hey! No one's looking. Even when I call. Somebody goes, how you guys doing? Have a nice day? Oh, that said something nice. Two girls, they gave me Satan horns though. Satan horns. They hailed Satan to me and they didn't even realize it. Or maybe they did. I don't think they did. I don't think they realized they hailed Satan. It's just, not today, Satan. Point is, being alone sucks. Looking into the unknown, knowing you're alone, talking only to a phone, in a world full of drones and clones and 15-minute zones from people that want to disown you after 6 years. It's so fucking tragic that you could love someone and be their best friend, and then just in a hot second, they end it and run away like a child, and they just, by all that, now 6 weeks later, 5 weeks later, still have not come around. After 6 years, now 5 weeks of not speaking to me. Complete isolation, desolation, starvation, stagnation. Thank you. And you're my best friend and the person that we love. You love me, I love you, we're best friends to be forever. And then a hot second later, never see you again. Never talk to you again. Don't want you in my life anymore. How the fuck can anybody do that with their brain? What kind of insane, mental Marxist, crazy communist training have you learned from the other people on the internet? You must have been I don't know. I'm a Gen X. I think I'm Gen X. I'm not Gen Z. I'm not millennial. I'm Gen X. We don't do that. We fucking don't do that. Baby boomers, Gen X's talk about it. Even then, they even get a divorce marriage counselor, go in litigation for it or anything. But this new age bullshit of just walk away, don't talk to them, avoidant, narcissistic, Machiavellian silent treatment, all about selfishness, all about me, my self-worth, my value, all about my selfishness. That's from the generation younger, who had those younger parents who weren't there for them. And then that's what the people do. The parents weren't there for them, and then the kids now are doing that to everybody else, not being there for them. My parents were there for us, and they still are, thankfully. That's my blessing. I guess that's my blessing. But the lesson is, everybody else, all my peers, all my age, are too old. They're too old, no offense. They don't have the uterus and the fallopian healthy tubes anymore to be biologically sound partners. And I can't get them. So, you have to get someone younger. But all the younger people are fucking mental because their parents weren't there for them. And now they're not being there to be parents themselves. Soft times make soft people. And then create hard times. Or whatever the expression goes. You know the one. And now we're in a time of hard times with soft people. Soft people made hard times. And she was soft in that sense. She was hard, resilient, too much of a leadership. I'm a feminist. I'm a super hardcore feminist. Women in the workforce. No, I'm afraid to get married. I'm afraid to have children because I mean, that wasn't her total thought, but her school corrupted that. Otherwise, she'd be like 34 years old, and in the very short time, she's going to be feeling like, I want to have kids. But next 2 years, she's so focused on her school. But give it 24 months. She'll be begging for a baby. And I wonder then, will a teacher deliver? Will he deliver then? Because, I mean, that's pretty fucking gross. Pretty fucking gross. You look great. I'm trying to be nice. Fuck. Honestly, it's brutal. Knowing you're going to be alone at my age is like a death sentence. Especially since the person you loved was your best friend, and they can just end it and turn it off, like unplug it like a video game and just walk away. Not even care. Just like to like have words or a resolution or closure or even a goodbye. That's so fucked up. I know my sister died. I did not get to say goodbye. 4 of my friends committed suicide. I did not get to say goodbye. Her dad died, terminal cancer, for 10 years. She had 10 years to say goodbye, and she did. And her grieving was before he was leaving, and then after somewhat. And then she became resolute and strong and transferred all that toxic stuff where he was not around, too busy being an international spy. Oops, did I just give away his life story? Too much being around, not around, that she was not able to, have as much daddy time, and so blamed me for him not being there and letting her talk. They're not allowed to express themselves in that family. They were a repressed, robotic family. So, I don't care if I'm telling the truth. It's the truth. If you don't want me telling the truth, then maybe you shouldn't have abused me and lied to me. Because if you lie, the truth's going to come down on you double hard. So, I'm just terrified. At my age, I should be married with kids. And even if I say I got 5 more years to do that, but after that, I don't. Oh, Mick Jagger and Robert De Niro had kids at 70 years old. They didn't have kids at 70 years old. They had a baby. They got someone pregnant at 70 years old. They're not being a dad. They're not going to pick that kid up and take it to fucking nursery school and teach it how to shave and watch it graduate. They're just going to inherit a bunch of money and say, I got another one. That's it. They're not going to be daddies. They're way too fucking old for that. You can father a kid, but you can't be a dad. Being a dad's something different. So, I'm afraid I'm going to be alone forever. And the person I love most, my best friend, was able to just turn it off like a Netflix special and say, I don't even care about watching next season. Fucked up. Didn't even end it like a Netflix season or episode. Just like literally invested watching 6 years of the show, and then in just the middle of the climactic moment, just like turned it off and walked away. Didn't even let the season or episode finish. That's how icy cold she just left me. I mean, people love TV shows more than they love a person. What kind of world are we living in? Don't leave me alone. Please don't take the beautiful things that I've got. Oh God, that song is hurtful. That song crushed me. Why did all the music at the gym crush me so bad? It's so brutal. I can't be here. Okay, that guy just come to the gym just to cry. It's painful, honestly. All I do is sit in the corner and cry and lift weights. It's so pathetic.